Hello students, today we will be studying the histology of tongue. Tongue is a mucomuscular organ having a core of skeletal muscles covered with mucous membrane. It carries out the functions of taste, speech, mastication and deglutition. When we look at the gross anatomy of the tongue, it is a conical organ having three parts: root, body and tip. Root of the tongue is attached to the mandible and the hyoid bone. Tip of the tongue is free and comes in contact with the central incisors. The body has two surfaces, dorsal and ventral. The dorsal surface of the body is divided into anterior 2/3, which is the oral part, and posterior 1/3, which is the pharyngeal part, and this division is marked by a V-shaped groove which is called as the sulcus terminalis. Apex of the sulcus terminalis shows a small depression called the foramen cecum. This dorsal surface is rough due to presence of surface elevations called as the papillae. This here is a diagram of the dorsal surface of the tongue. We can see that this is the root of the tongue, this is the body, and this here is the tip. Now the dorsal surface here, as we see, is divided into an anterior 2/3 or an oral part and a posterior 1/3 or the pharyngeal part by a V-shaped sulcus terminalis. And the apex of this sulcus terminalis shows an opening which is called as the foramen cecum. Also seen here are the circumvallate papillae, which are seen as rounded elevations just anterior to the sulcus terminalis. We can also see irregular oval to round elevations which are seen on the posterior or the pharyngeal part, and these are nothing but the tonsils, aggregations of lymphoid tissue which are seen here, known as the lingual tonsils. Pharyngeal part, as we said, shows elevations of lingual tonsils which are aggregations of lymphoid follicles covered by mucosa. Mucous membrane has lining epithelium made up of non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium and lamina propria made up of loose connective tissue. Mucosa shows surface elevations which are called as the papillae. This here is a low far field view of the tongue. What we see here is the dorsal surface showing the surface elevations which are the papillae, and here we see the ventral surface which is smooth and is lined by stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. We also appreciate the core of the tongue which is made up of skeletal muscle fibers. Now we study the papillae of tongue. These are projections or surface elevations seen on the dorsal surface of the body of tongue. They are called as lingual papillae. So they are projections of lamina propria covered by mucous membrane. There are four types of lingual papillae. Filiform papillae. These are most numerous and smallest papillae. They are minute conical projections that are covered by keratinized stratified squamous epithelium, and they do not contain taste buds. This here is a hyper view of the dorsal surface of the tongue showing the surface elevations, and this here conical in shape is the filiform papilla. A diagram showing you the four types of papillae. This here conical and projecting surface elevation which projects above the dorsal surface is filiform papilla, and there are no taste buds seen over these papillae. This here is an aperio-emethyscope view of the dorsal surface of the tongue, showing us the filiform papillae, conical surface projections seen on the dorsal surface. Next we study the fungiform papillae. Mushroom-shaped or rectangular-shaped surface elevations projecting above the filiform papillae. They are present mostly near the tip of the tongue and are easily identified as small pink spots. They have taste buds in their epithelium. This here is a high-power view showing us the fungiform papillae. They are broader, mushroom-shaped as compared to the conical and pointed filiform papillae. Again a diagram showing us the mushroom-shaped or broad rectangle-shaped fungiform papillae having taste buds in their epithelium. This is a clearer picture. It shows us the fungiform papillae as mushroom-shaped or rectangular-shaped surface elevations on the dorsal surface of the tongue. A high-power view of the same showing the fungiform papilla. Next we study the circumvallate papillae. These are 8 to 10 large dome-shaped papillae located just anterior to the sulcus terminalis. Each papilla is surrounded by a circular sulcus or trench. Base of the trench has openings of ducts of serous glands of von Ebner. Secretions of these glands rinse the sulcus. Wall of the sulcus has taste buds. The core of the circumvallate papilla consists of connective tissue, blood vessels and nerves. This here, what we see is a circumvallate papilla, and this here is the sulcus or the trench, and these here in the walls of the trench we see the taste buds. A diagram showing you the circumvallate papilla, the trench or the sulcus and the taste buds. An aperio-emethyscope picture showing us a circumvallate papilla. This here is the sulcus and we see here the taste buds. We also see ducts of von Ebner's gland opening into the trench or the sulcus. A high-power view here of the surface of the circumvallate papilla near the trench showing us presence of the taste buds. Next we see the foliate papillae. They consist of parallel rows of ridges near the margin of the tongue just in front of the sulcus terminalis. These papillae are rudimentary in human beings. This here is a picture showing you the foliate papillae and these are the taste buds. This here is again the dorsal surface of the tongue. We see the location where we find the papillae. These are 8 to 10 circumvallate papillae which lie just in front of the sulcus terminalis. These are where we see the fungiform papillae, and near the tip the small pink spots that are seen are the filiform papillae. Another picture here showing us the same. These here just in front of the sulcus terminalis are the circumvallate papillae, Just in front of the lateral ends of the sulcus terminalis, we see presence of the foliate papillae, filiform papillae and fungiform papillae. Filiform pointed ones, fungiform mushroom shaped. These are foliate and these are the circumvallate papillae. Foliate papillae are rudimentary in humans. This what we see here is structure of the taste bud, showing the three types of cells. Taste buds. These are neurosensory epithelial structures. They are present in fungiform, foliate and circumvallate papillae. They extend through the thickness of the epithelium. On H&E staining, they appear as onion-like, oval, pale staining epithelial structures. Taste or gustatory pore is a small opening on the surface of the taste bud. Histologically, the taste bud consists of three types of cells. First are the neuroepithelial or sensory cells, elongated cells that extend from the basal lamina of epithelium right up to the taste pore. Their apical surface shows few microvilli. Basal portion synapses with afferent sensory processes of 7th, 9th and 10th cranial nerves. Second are the supporting cells. These are elongated cells that extend from the basal lamina of epithelium to the taste pore. They support the receptor cells and secrete amorphous dense material at the taste pore. And third are the basal or the stem cells, small dark cells situated near the basal lamina. They multiply and replace the supporting and receptor cells. And this here is a diagram showing us a taste bud. What we see here are the basal cells. These are the sensory or gustatory cells, and these here are the supporting cells. This area here is the taste pore. Now we go on to see the muscles of the tongue. Core of tongue is formed by intrinsic and extrinsic striated muscles that run in various directions. Muscle bundles are supported by loose connective tissue, adipose tissue, mucous lingual glands, von Ebner's serous glands, blood vessels, nerves and lymphatics. This here is a low power view of the slide of tongue. What we see here is the dorsal surface of the body showing presence of surface elevations or the lingual papillae. And this here is the core or the substance of the body of the tongue, showing skeletal muscle fibers which are placed in various directions, along with the connective tissue, blood vessels, nerves, lymphatics. Another view of the slide of tongue showing us the skeletal muscles along with a few of the glands and blood vessels which are seen in the core of the body of the tongue. Also seen here is the ventral surface showing presence of stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium. This again is an aperio-image scope picture. Dorsal surface showing us the filiform and few fungiform papillae, filiform and fungiform papillae, and the core of the body showing us the skeletal muscle fibers along with the connective tissue. The salient features for spotting in a slide of tongue would be presence of finger-shaped filiform papillae lined by stratified squamous keratinized epithelium, presence of circumvallate papillae lined by stratified squamous non-keratinized epithelium, presence of skeletal muscles in the substance of the tongue. For further reference, you can read Sontakke Yogesh, Textbook of Human Histology by CBS Publishers and Distributors Private Limited, New Delhi, 2020, page numbers 186 to 189. Thank you.